Not sure how many of you remember this old technology, the Super 8 and 8mm reeled film. What you're looking at here is some old memories that go back, looks like the earliest I see is 1965. So we're looking at almost 60 years. So I wanted to see how to transfer some of these over into something that's usable. I found this online. It's a Wolverine film to digital movie maker. So I figured let's give it a shot and see how well it works. We have a reel on top here. Oh, there we go. Some reel adapters and power supply. Alright, so what we have here is a small display. We have our reels and we have our scanning set up. On the back, a USB, TV out, an SD card, and power supply. What this will do is scan to an SD card, and then I will extract the finished videos. Alright, I've got my SD card. Pop that in there. We have power. We're going to take our take-up reel and put it on here. There is a post here that we need to align, so that way this will drive. And we're going to take our first film. This does need the adapter. The holes need to be towards the back of the unit. There is a tab underneath, and this slides under that tab, and then tilt it up, pop it under there, tilt it up, pop it under that tab. Okay, this goes under here. That's it. Close this, and let's turn it on. I need to advance the film to actual frames so I can check exposure and alignment. Lift the film out of the tabs so it's free of the little moving pin that advances the film from below. So now we'll go to frame adjust. It looks like I got a little bit of offset part there on the bottom. Okay, X is moving it side to side. Enter, Y adjust. Bring it down so we have the whole frame, and then increase this. So yeah, it looks all right. We're starting to see the sprocket on there, so we'll zoom it in a bit, and that looks pretty good. We got pretty much all the frame. So okay, menu. Okay, I think we're ready to go. So record. We are running Super 8 and go. Well, that's not good. Machine seems to jam pretty easily. After 2 jams, I suspect it was the splice between the white leader and the film itself that was tripping up the mechanism. Once cleared, it ran the film without issue. Total scan time was nearly 25 minutes for a 3-minute film. Oh, and in case you're wondering, Pepsi was the name of the rabbit. Wow, this machine is slow. For nearly $300, I expected much better performance. Earlier in my career, I designed machines that moved mail, so I worked with a lot of motors. The motor in this machine sounds like a cheap toy motor. Also, knowing how fast and expensive cameras built into cell phones can capture data, I expect this machine to be able to scan at a much faster rate for the price. Okay, stop. Menu, playback. Is he gonna play? Oh, there we go. I've got this plugged into my computer. Okay. And film scanner movie. I really don't like how long it takes. I have an old projector. Let me try setting that up and seeing how the two compare for quality. Here's the alternate setup that I'm using. I'm using the old desktop computer, the camera set up on a tripod, and this oldie but goodie. It's a Keystone dual projector, Standard 8 and Super 8. Looks like it was purchased at Bradley's, which is a store that went out of existence a long time ago. I'm guessing this projector is between 50 and 60 years old. I have a white target set up. Just load up the film. Okay. Start that in there. Here's a side-by-side of the scanned and projector versions. The scanner is more of a 4:3 format like the old televisions. I zoomed in a bit to fill in more of the sides of the film. In other cases, I left the film zoomed out. Comparing the two, frankly, given the age and quality of this decades-old film, I'm satisfied with the projector version, which records each reel in about 3 minutes rather than 25 minutes. The camera also seems to auto-adjust its brightness, so it helps for areas where the film gets dark. I don't have to do as much post-processing. All right, comparing the two, while this gets it kind of like clean in terms of the framing, and you can adjust the sharpness, it's just painfully slow. And it was jamming. You can't even set it up and let it run. So what I ended up doing with a couple of them before I finally gave up was I ran it, and I would be doing other stuff and just make sure it was still running. And then if it jammed up or whatever, then I'd deal with it. Because if it jammed, then it would form a new file, and I have to go and edit all that stuff together. Running the projector, sometimes it would stutter, but I would just kind of nudge it along, so I'll still have to do editing, but I can get through stuff real time versus 25 minutes per 3-minute reel, given how many reels I've got here. So I'm thinking I'm going to send this back. It was $300. I just don't think for me, it was not worth it. For you, it might be worth the investment. For me, I think I'm going to go with the projector, get the rest of these recorded in, and I think I'll just go with that. I'll probably give it like 3 stars out of 5. It does the job, and this is coming from somebody who's designed products before, I think it could do better. So some feedback for the makers of this, if they are listening. I think you can make a couple of improvements in terms of speed. That would do wonders for customer experience. But yeah, that's about it. So anyway, that's it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you got something out of it, learned a little something, and got to see some old technology in action. As always, thank you for watching. Hit that like and subscribe to see when I post new videos. And until the next one, see you later.